Gratitude and appreciation. Yep, much gratitude and much appreciation. So what we have going on right now is that I was in the middle of doing some magical practices and I needed to share them with myself at least, if not anybody and everybody else. So right now, what was coming up for me in the morning as I'm sitting here giving thanks in Mount Shasta, 7 o'clock in the morning, and the very first thing that came up for me at this moment was worry about money, worry about how I'm going to be able to feed myself, take care of myself, pay my bills, and do the things that I need to do, and how I'm worried about it because in the places that I go to sell my art, it seems like I have a lot of resistance of people telling me that it's illegal, I can't do it here, there's signs being put up in front of me, I'm being pushed around all over the place, and I'm not necessarily sure how I'm supposed to get myself out there. So a little bit of that worry and frustration and confusion came up, about how I'm supposed to trust in myself and love myself enough to give myself to myself here and not conform to getting a 9-to-5 job doing something that I hate to be able to feed myself so I can still be on this planet. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be an artist and to create and to be resourceful and joyful and fun and amazing, and in doing so lift myself up and lift up others, and the only way that I can do that is by actually doing that. So here in the morning, instead of being frustrated and confused and then going out there anyways to go run and hide from the cops while I'm putting my art out at the headwaters to wait for you guys to come and buy my art from me, instead of just being all frustrated and confused because I know that I have something to offer of a value and I'm adding value to yourself, to you guys and me at the same time, we're adding value to everyone around. It's not that fun when I have to deal with these non-beneficial frequencies coming at me and they don't want to upgrade themselves, so it's just a battle, but I choose not to battle and I just put my head down and I say, okay, fine, I'll leave, and I leave, and then I come back a couple minutes later. The art of flowing. So this is about emotional freedom technique. In case you didn't know, I was in this on a scale of 1 to 10, rate it, where are you in frustration and confusion about everything? And I was about at a 7 or an 8, going on to a 9, depending on if I let myself slip or not, on how frustrated I was about. When I say was, I still am right now, but I'm also inspired because I'm making this video. So I'm going to be at about a 5 now, because what I was doing is, you're going to watch now. So I'm going to pretend the camera's not here, and I'm just going to start going off with what I was doing, and we're going to see how this helps us get to the next level. So I found this block inside of me about our belief system. And for emotional freedom technique, the first thing you need to do is set up the setup statement. There's thousands of videos all online. It's been around since the 80s. You can do this. It's been here for a long time, but you have to devote yourself to doing it. And there's these 9 meridian points we're going to be tapping on, and as we tap on these 9 meridian points, we're going to be releasing all of the different glue that's sticking together all of those bonds to just making the same one choice of stress and fear going down through the amygdala, the back of the brain, the little fight or flight part, making decisions for the whole rest of us. It's because the meridians are all stuck and glued together with bad vibrations. So we want to unstick those meridians so that the energy can flow back through all of the different parts of ourselves. And then in order to do that, we have to break those bonds. And in order to break those bonds, we have to really, truly not speak the words to our inner being. We have to tap to our inner being. We speak the words for our outer being to remember that we're intentionally doing this, and we're telling our inner being that I'm safe. But not only am I telling it I'm safe because of the words I'm speaking, but because of the tapping on the meridian points, which is actually releasing all of the stuck energy inside of them to be flushed through your body. And at the same time that you release that energy, the words are going back, putting in a frequency of gratitude and appreciation back into all of those places. So this is kind of how it goes. It's usually 3 rounds of whatever you're working on, and I have 6 things, and it's 3 rounds on each thing. So that takes a long time. That's like about an hour to tap on all of that or so. But in reality, it's taking me lifetimes to collect all this bullshit, and it's taking me however long it takes to clean it up in this life. So that's my job. And so here we are. We're going to do it. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment wrapped around money, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are wrapped around money, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are wrapped around being poor and not having enough and not knowing how to take care of myself on this planet, doing something that I agreed to doing, even though deep down I have all these non-beneficial beliefs wrapped around how to live my life on this planet, Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs about money and health and wealth and vitality and how to live on this planet and take care of myself. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment. I love and accept and forgive myself unconditionally. So this is the part. Now I've gotten through all the frustration. Now I have to love and accept and forgive myself. Because if I don't, we can't move anywhere. Because it's just going to be stuck. So even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I really, really do. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are wrapped around money that are not in alignment with my divine assignment, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I really, really do. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment, all wrapped around money, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I really, really do. And one more time, I didn't have to do this many because you're supposed to just do 3, but really if you're stuck there, you got to go until you're not. So even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs about money that make me feel helpless and powerless and feel stuck and frustrated, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment wrapped around all this, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself for it. I really, really do. Even though I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are not in alignment with my divine assignment, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I really, really do. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself for it. I really, really do. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I really, really do. Well, now we have to repeat it. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I really, really do. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, I choose to deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself, my mother, my father, and anyone who's ever contributed into these non-beneficial beliefs. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs wrapped all around money and not being in alignment with my divine assignment, I am giving them a voice now. They are being heard. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs about money and what it's like to take care of myself and to not feel helpless and hopeless and to feel empowered instead of disempowered. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs that are causing me to feel stuck and struggle. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs about poverty consciousness and lack consciousness and that I'll never be able to change and I'm not good enough. Even though deep down I have these non-beneficial beliefs, I am giving them a voice now so that they can be heard and come out into the light. Even though deep down inside I have these non-beneficial beliefs and it causes me to not be in alignment with my divine assignment, I choose to give them a voice now so that they can be heard. I choose to allow them to come out into the light. I choose to expose them and free them up so that they can be transmuted into the most beautiful, amazing pathway possible for the next being to walk down. And even though I have these non-beneficial beliefs deep down, I've given them a voice and now they're heard, and I can now change them and shift them and transmute and transform them into the most beneficial frequencies possible. And even though I had these non-beneficial beliefs deep down, now that I've given them a voice, they have been released. And I love, accept, and forgive myself for holding on to them for so long, for I didn't need them and I don't need them now. Even though deep down I had these non-beneficial beliefs that were wrapped around poverty and money and lack consciousness, even though I had all these non-beneficial beliefs that were all tied up to my value of not being good enough on this planet. Even though I had all of these non-beneficial beliefs, because I gave them a voice and because I released them and because I let them out into the light, now they've been seen. And now that they've been seen, they've been transmuted into the light, back into which and where they've come to be recreated and transformed into something more beneficial, like this conversation with oneself, doing the emotional freedom technique, consciously choosing to program the body through releasing old patterns and habits through the gentle tapping of the meridian points in these certain areas that then release the glue that holds together all of the non-beneficial energies, stagnant energy, to now be freed and released. With gratitude and appreciation, we tap now as we've released all of the non-beneficial in the beginning tapping, and in the middle of the tapping now we recognize that we have shifted and changed, and then by doing so we're going to continue with the statements of saying that instead of having, we've had. And now we say instead that we have the most beneficial lifestyle ever. We know what it's like to be in alignment with the divine assignment. We have the best food and best water ever to be able to consume in our bodies. We go the best places ever to deliver the best messages possible. We always take care of ourselves. We know what it's like to wake up and tune in and keep up. Everything we've ever needed is a part of our relationship here now, and all we have to do is just wake up and tune in and remember that it's already inside of us. The truth, the love, the gratitude, the appreciation that we are is here, and I distill it within my being here now. And even though deep down I used to have these belief systems that were not in alignment with the divine assignment, it helped me to be the best version of myself that I can be here now, so that I can have compassion and empathy for others and whom are going through similar things. And we can help each other because I know that I'm here as a teacher, doing it here in front of you as a teacher would. As I teach it to you, as I do it myself, I know that we are now in alignment with our divine assignments. As I am Sebastian Wolf, I am a teacher of all kinds of magical things, physical, spiritual, metaphysical, and etherical. And if you would like to learn any of them, you could absolutely come to this YouTube video and watch it, and or message me below. And now I know I'm in divine alignment with my divine assignment because I'm offering and adding value to myself and to you and everyone else. And what real value is not based on how much money you have in your pocket. It's based on, are you living in alignment with your divine assignment? And if you are living in alignment with your divine assignment, which I know that I am, you should feel good about this because I do. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if we were to rate where we are now to where we were then, I would absolutely say that from really high up on the scale up there, almost to 10, I would say we're like way below 0 now. We're in an infinity and a greater, and whoo, yeah, we've shifted that energy. That's right. And now to seal the deal, we want to accept 1, 2, some breaths. Flood those endorphins all around you. Put your hands together. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And on this inhale, hold it. And on the exhale, say, I thank you for showing up for yourself. Om, thank me for showing up for me. Om, thank you for showing up for you. Om, we are blessed. We have all of the tools, and we have teachers showing us how to use them. If you're interested in having any one-on-ones with me, any private sessions, you can definitely book one. We have a lot going on the menu, and we want to share it because this is how we're going to uplift the planet to become better than it is, so we don't have to keep walking around having these problems like the ones we just shifted about money and value and health and wealth and worthiness and all this other stuff that's all tied together to those endorphins being stuck, not being able to travel through the passageways of the meridians, which are like streams and rivers flowing together that go to the lowest point and enter the ocean, and then turns into moisture, which goes to the clouds, that moves over the mountains, and which moves over the land, and then rains itself back down, hits the aquifers, goes down, waters everything down below, comes back up into the streams and the rivers and the tributaries, then goes back to the ocean, and then it continues this magical flow. That's how the meridians in the heart work in your body, which is everybody and everything. And so it's a connective reality tunnel that actually is a part of my reality tunnel, that as I tune in and I share with you guys what's going on, it's a lot of science, a lot of practice, and then there's a lot of teaching. So the science is you learning about what is going on. The practice is you doing it, seeing if it's true and if it works for you. And then there's the teaching it to everybody else to make sure that you got it. Here we are at the sacred stage. Aloha for now, and blessings to you. Ciao.